now to welcome the next guest on the show. I have with me Mr. Praveen DG, the Chief Risk Officer at MCX, joining us. MCX, of course, has been doing a lot in terms of increasing the awareness about commodity trading in India, and one such way of doing that has been ComQuest. To discuss all of that, let's welcome on board Praveen as well. Praveen, hi, good to be speaking with you. Well, the 6th edition of the MCX IPF ComQuest is expected to happen in Mumbai on March 1st. First up, tell me and talk to me about how did the concept of ComQuest originate? What were your thought process at that point of time?
If you look at the conquest, I look at it is the place where the curiosity meets the quest of knowledge. So for anyone, whenever there is a competition is there, then that is where actually the knowledge is going to build up. So every question, if the question is more challenging, the answers are going to be more inquisitive as well as they are going to be more informative. So that is how I look at it. In fact, when we started in 2019, in fact, we are looking for effective modes as how we can able to reach out to the students who are spread across the India. So while this market is very important, and because the commodities markets are part of the financial market, it is an integral part of it. In fact, unlike the stock market, these are global in nature. Our markets are well connected with the global markets. So every student should know what's happening and he should be a part of this particular market. So keeping that one, we are looking like I was looking at, the team was looking at the ways and the means to take it to the hearts of the people, hearts of the students. That is where this idea has come in. And the quiz is one thing where the questions will make the students to start looking for the answer. That means that quest will begin. The search really will continue. So that is how the idea has started. And in fact, we could be able to continue to this one kind of response that we have received from the market participants and also the students. And especially the colleges, they were very keen to be associated with the exchanges, with the other entities to take this market forward. In fact, one of the important aspects is like we have been encouraging the colleges to take commodities market as part of their curriculum because it is an integral part of the financial market. And today, as it plays an important role in everybody's walks of life, it is like making it a part of their curriculum is very important. In fact, we have to take it even to the undergraduates because that is where the beginning will start.
That's very interesting, Praveen, but talk to us about how's been the experience so far, because this is the 6th edition, right? Since inception, what has been your experience with respect to ComQuest?
Before even starting tossing this idea of conquest, in fact, we had several rounds of discussion with the colleges and to see that what kind of interest they have or what kind of interest their students is having in this kind of competition. In fact, the response was really good. In fact, it was encouraging, and they are the ones who are the ones who are behind us to making this one conquest possible. And we started in 2019, like I said before, and like we had in between, the COVID has come, but the journey continued. In fact, journey started in 2019, but we could be able to continue even during the times of COVID. So there was some offline and there are online as well as back to offline. That is how we could be able to manage it. But we wanted to make this journey to continue, and that is how, because this all started because of the kind of enthusiasm that we have seen among the students. That is what has driven us forward, and we could be able to take it. And initially we started with a very a modest number, I can say that, but we wanted to go for a big bang approach, and that is how we could be able to start with a national level conquest commodities derivatives market quiz program for the students. And then there we could able to see participation of some 60 odd the academic institution. From there on, the journey today like taken us to some 485 colleges this year. So it's a big journey. I can say that a long journey, but we could be able to complete that one in a very short span of time. In fact, the students today, like the whoever have participated in the first round, has reached somewhere about 7,000. That's a very big number. In fact, now we wanted to take this one further forward. That is why we have taken this one program. We have, in fact, the heat has been increased. Like we have taken the heat up by introducing a new level, a new layer within the conquest, that is a zonal finals. And that is how we have went to the colleges. We have went to the east, west, north, and south, and the colleges, in with the help of the colleges and with the student coordinators, we could be able to successfully conduct this zonal finales. And now we are very much eagerly awaiting for the finals.
Okay, so the Big Bang approach has really worked for you, and there's a lot of enthusiasm among students. But talk to me about how this edition is going to be different than the previous ones.
Time, like I said, is different. In fact, I can say that the heat is one level up with the introduction of zonal finals. So we have held 4 zonal finales where in the south we could able to see the students all from the south could able to participate in that one. The competition begin there only. In fact, that is what the heat level has gone up. And with that, like we could be able to do the replicate the same thing in 4 zones, and we got a very good response from all the zones. And now we could be able to identify the students who could be able to make it to the finals. That is how we could be able to make it. And today it is like we are looking forward for the finals, and I think the heat can go up.
And Praveen, tell us, what should we expect from the conquest which is lined up later this week? What are your thoughts around it?
So we are looking forward for the finals, the grand finale of the conquest, and that is going to be on March 1st at Mumbai University.
Okay, we look forward to that MCX conquest on March 1st. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us.